Yo, 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 welcome back to the Spicy Nights podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you guys?
I'm good. I'm
Dude,
pretty spicy. How
That's
about you
good.
guys? How you guys feeling?
Sam?
I am spicy too, man. I mean, this is the
Great.
Spicy Nights podcast, so I don't know.
That was so high pitched. You know what? God damn it.
You
Um,
good, man?
I don't know, man. But on today's agenda, there's
Mm-hmm.
something a little
Spicy?
heat.
Mm-hmm.
We're heating it up a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
High
bit.
heat,
yeah.
high heat?
It's more spicier
Uh-huh.
than usual. We're
Oh,
going
damn.
into OnlyFans.
Ooh,
Hey.
Woo!
very interesting.
Yeah, that cough, man. I know, man.
Fucking wheeze. Alright.
That's time,
Fucking
man.
cough.
You're a stage actor,
Uh,
man.
Woo! So, with OnlyFans, I guess we could talk about the concept of it.
Uh-huh.
So for me, I guess the concept of it is, it's like a subscription thing. It's
Mhm.
basically like
yeah.
Netflix,
Yeah.
but for people, and it's like NSFW,
Right.
It's
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
it's like Instagram. It's like Instagram for simps.
Yeah,
Damn. Okay.
Sure.
and just for people who don't
Basically.
know, NSFW stands for Not Safe for Work, and it's
Mhm.
just explicit content online,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
Alright.
facts.
Hell yeah.
So this is something that I was actually surprised when I was researching OnlyFans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the most thing people talk about in OnlyFans is the nude side, the NSFW adult content side.
Yep.
But when I researched, OnlyFans is actually like not just nudes, man. So
Exactly.
Ooh,
yeah, that's something that I was like, what? Like I didn't know that. I thought it was only
interesting.
like guys being simps on the internet. But let me explain to everybody what OnlyFans is so we can get a good idea. So
Sure.
basically, OnlyFans was launched in 2016, and basically it's literally just a content subscription service in London,
Mhm.
and you can buy digital content basically from your like whoever you're buying from, like an actor, a celebrity,
Mhm.
people like that. And yeah, basically you can upload honestly like so many things, like like videos, vlogs, live streams. You can do like tips, funny videos,
Mhm.
like cooking recipes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
OnlyFans is actually bigger than I thought.
Mhm.
I thought it was just adult content, but
Yeah.
it's not, man. I'm surprised. You can put
Interesting.
like literally anything on. It's like Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter combined together.
Sounds like Vine
Yeah.
a little bit too. Your
Mhm.
throwback
You're right.
recipes Vine. But
Yeah,
damn.
it's that.
Holy shit!
It's
I did not know that.
yeah.
Yeah, the more you learn about that, it's
Um,
actually pretty interesting.
it is. I was gonna like talk about how it is as a business, but
Yeah.
because
Sure.
it's mostly known for
Mhm.
the spicy NSFW side. So I
Mhm.
wanted to go into it
From a different angle.
as far as the business aspect of it.
Uh-huh.
So, woo. So as far as the women,
Mhm.
some women they go to OnlyFans, they do the OnlyFans thing,
Yep.
to make a little extra money,
Mhm.
get the little extra paycheck. And, they show some spicy images of their own bodies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And yeah, like how do you guys feel about that? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, for
Well,
me, I can express my opinions right now, like out of the gate. Just for me, like
Yeah.
I don't have any problem with two consenting adults, doing whatever they want with their
Mm-hmm.
whatever they want to do. That's between them. But I probably have a problem with maybe a minority of the users that are
Ah,
peddling some sort of pornography that isn't adult, like it's a child pornography basically, or
yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah,
Like reverse. Like, I
Yeah.
get you.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's a problem, of course, in any kind of internet platform. That is a problem.
Mhm.
But I think
That's true.
maybe OnlyFans, well, to its discredit, maybe it might be a breeding ground for that. But it's not necessarily that. It's not. I'm not. I haven't done the extensive research to say that it's definitively that, but it
Yeah.
can be. It can be potentially be that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get you. I
Mhm.
completely agree. I'm just
Even
I
though
think
like the
about the oh,
requirement is like 18 years old,
Mhm.
like you said, like there could be like you don't know, man.
Yeah.
People these days look like they're like 100,
yeah.
but they're only like 10, man. And
Mhm.
I'm like,
That
I
is
gotta
sketchy.
go, fam. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's OnlyFans. It's like when I like first heard about it, I was like, this is a sketchy ass website where you can buy nudes on the internet. It's interesting, man.
Like a
It's weird.
sketchy ass Pornhub.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
So weird, man.
Go ahead, Mr.
But what
Armand.
were you gonna
Armed
say,
is
Armand? Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, it's a little pathetic, like, a bunch of, like, lonely guys on the internet. They're just like kind of, thirsting after these women, and
Right.
they're like willing to pay, like, like, money to just, for like little teases and whatever, and like, and they're like,
It's true though.
and
Yeah.
their like hopes and dreams are to one day, get with the, and get together with those girls, which is, more than likely never going to happen, and those women are just taking advantage of that. And it's pathetic on the guy's part, and it's kind of also smart on the girl's part, because they know
Yeah,
that like
economically
guys will
speaking.
Yeah.
they know that like guys are gonna thirst after them, and they take advantage of that, and they make
Right.
like hundreds of thousands of dollars a year off of that.
Yeah.
That's
Sad.
true. Damn. I was
Yeah.
gonna say like sometimes you gotta put yourself in like their shoes. Like don't get me wrong, I'm not like validating like what they're doing. Like it's kind of fucking crazy just paying for like $30 just to see a girl
Right.
naked when you get when there's free stuff everywhere. But maybe it's that sense of like validation or being wanted. I was talking to you guys about this yesterday, FaZe and Ross, like
Yeah.
being wanted, and building that connection, quote unquote connection, to I don't know, just experience some type of love. I guess
Yeah.
it's weird.
It is weird. Yeah.
That maybe maybe it could be a multitude of fucking factors. So like that maybe that's just one.
Right.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of creeps on there too. So.
True.
You can actually like message the celebrities, but I know if you do want to do that, it's usually like paid. You gotta pay to message like a celebrity or like a model.
That's
And
bullshit.
I'm like, damn, man. Because alright, let me explain how I've done research on like the kind of the money part from like the users or like the celebrities. So basically, this is how it goes. When I read about it, I was like, damn. Basically, you can set your own price on anything you want.
Okay.
Exactly.
From between $4.99 USD up to $449.99.
So there's
And-
actually a cap.
Yeah,
There's a
there's
limit.
cap.
Oh.
And you can like set a price like on like a video or like a maybe live streams. I'm not sure about that, but it's basically like a monthly subscription where you gotta like pay and pay, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. It's fucking wild. I was gonna go on the opposite side of the goddamn spectrum. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know, but some men are doing this shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are. They are.
You know, yeah, like some men are doing the OnlyFans, collecting a couple of bucks. But I feel like it's
Yeah.
kind of harder for men because
Of
like
course. Yeah.
what. Well, then again, there's 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 the gay people, and then
Of
there's
course.
like
Right.
the LGBT, they like to see whatever. But as far as like what kind of woman is willing to see a man naked?
So
Like there's a couple, some, but I don't know,
Right.
man. Like
I guess it's like a minority
it's weird.
of women who would do that.
Yeah, exactly. My point exactly. Yeah, it's I don't know how men do it. I mean,
It's just sorry to cut you off, but
No,
like,
you go, bro.
it's just easier for like girls to get guys. I guess because I guess that guys are a little bit more desperate.
Damn.
There's a so
Like if I'm
yeah,
being honest,
in terms of like just demand, supply and demand, the demand for women is just higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's just life. Like, I mean, that's how
That's how market
life
works.
works as far as
It's unfortunate,
Yeah.
but that's how it is.
Yeah.
So like something I was like actually curious about, right, on OnlyFans. I'm not really sure about this, right? Because remember how I talked about like the prices? There's like a monthly subscription between $4.99 and $49.99.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do they call it? Basically, like if you're gonna subscribe to someone, like let's just say one person, and they set it to $10, right? You're only subscribed to one person on OnlyFans. But then, what if you want to subscribe to someone else? Like, do people actually pay for like four or five celebrities and pay
Yeah,
like
probably.
$50 a
Yeah.
month?
Probably.
You
Most
know?
likely, yeah.
So it's like interesting, man. I don't know. I don't know how many people get into that monthly subscription thing.
Like I'm also curious to think about not just the economics as you said, Mr. Faze, about
Yeah.
the range of things that people pay for in the
Yeah.
platform itself, but also like how do the majority of women that use this platform,
Hmm.
how do they square how do they square their like kind of profession or what they're doing as a hobby or as a side hustle? How do they square that with the social costs of
Mm.
having people
So what
know?
are the
Oh.
social
So
costs
the social
Well,
cost is
from
basically,
being like in the
family.
OnlyFans?
yeah, that
Yeah.
as Mr. Jalen has said, family, and also just having a bunch of random people on the internet know that you're like kind of available, or kind of like you
Hmm.
show yourself a little
In that
perhaps
way.
too much, yeah, in that
Yeah.
way. There's also like
Uh,
this kind of thing where people slut shame these women
Yeah.
for doing that kind of work.
Yeah. It's
it's like
truly
a really weird Pornhub, man.
It is.
I don't know.
like with like there's family. There's also like with job opportunities and stuff.
Mm,
Let's say, don't get me wrong, like women, they see this as a women and men, they see this as a job opportunity.
mm-hmm.
It's like a little
Yeah.
side hustle thing.
Yeah.
No disrespect to that,
Mm-hmm.
but as far as like let's say you want a job in the future, and they know that you had an OnlyFans account, and
Mm,
they do some extensive background research, and
mm-hmm.
they see little, they see your dark side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're going to be qualified for
Mm,
that job. But
Right. Right.
I have a feeling that they had that in mind, like, oh, I already had that planned out, and I already talked about my this to my family members and whatnot. So it's a it's a lot of fucking factors that go into it.
yeah, I guess there are some examples that have successfully done that transition from NSFW work to like
Hmm.
actual SFW work. Just plain
Right.
Yeah.
old work. Like for example, the porn star Mia Khalifa, she has
Hmm.
done good for
Uh,
herself by transitioning away from that kind line of work and
Right.
becoming someone who I think she's a host now for I don't exactly know, but it's a show. I think she's a host for a show
I
now.
think I know. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she really hates the fucking porn industry though. Even
Yeah,
though
she does. Yep.
that's where she was built from. She fucking hates that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know,
Yeah.
man. No comment
Yeah, we
on
actually got to
that. I don't
talk
want
to
to
her.
start
We got
any
to bring
beef,
her as
man.
a guest, man.
No beef on
Just
that.
stray away from that topic.
um. So would you guys? This is a weird ass question, but would you guys ever start an OnlyFans? If
No, no,
hold
no,
on,
no.
hold on. Let's say, what if
if
you were
the,
in a rock? If you were stuck between a rock and a hard place, like you had no other option, would you just rather suffer,
Right.
or just be like, you know what? Let me just show a couple of my abs,
Yeah.
or
I'd
some
ra-
shit.
I'd
I don't know.
So
rather I'd rather suffer.
yeah.
like
In all
how low can you
honesty,
go though? Like what exactly are we talking? Are we talking full body kind of
If that's what it
exposure?
takes, man. I don't know.
Oh,
maybe
that's an
I'll
interesting
show
question.
my fingers, but like that's it.
Whoa,
There are
hand
actually,
reveal.
there are actual, no, there are actual women here in the platform
Yeah.
OnlyFans who just sell their feet, feet
Oh, it's
pictures.
Oh
true.
no, don't talk about that. We gotta go.
It's foot fetish, dude. I don't
Nah,
Yeah,
know,
man,
and
man.
there are a
bro.
Word.
lot of guys who pay for that apparently, which is
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, I don't want to kink shame people,
Yeah, yeah.
but
No,
it's
no,
a little
yeah, yeah.
weird,
Disgusting. No, yeah, shame
Holy
all of it
shit.
is disgusting. It's nasty.
No, no,
Nah, no,
no,
no
no.
kink shaming, no kink shaming.
No,
Hey,
no kink
if you
Nah,
like
shaming.
nasty.
feet,
Shut up.
you lick the shit out of
Yeah.
those toes.
The fuck is wrong with you?
This podcast only.
I will
Oh man.
burn everything.
But
I
Fizz,
think
like you and
yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say like I think it depends. It depends, right? Because like I
Mhm.
said before, OnlyFans isn't really only for adult content.
Yeah.
It's literally for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
If I did create an OnlyFans, it would something be about like tips, advice,
Mm.
or like vlogging, gaming,
Uh huh.
shit like that.
But
That's what I would do on
but
OnlyFans.
aren't there
Okay.
other platforms that provide that
Um,
same sort of
Exactly.
yeah, so that's
kind
what
of
I was
service?
saying. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if my only choice was
Okay.
OnlyFans,
Okay.
like I said, it's what from
I
what
get you.
I've researched about OnlyFans, it's literally like a YouTube and like an Instagram basically, but you got to pay for it.
Mhm.
It's a It's a social media platform, yeah, but you just gotta pay. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh, I was gonna circle back to what you were saying, Faze,
Right.
about the prices. How people
Mm.
could change the
Yeah.
prices from four
People
ninety
actually
nine.
make a lot of money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do like a fuck ton. So I bring this. I'm bringing this up because okay. So I've been talking about this with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
There's this girl trending right now,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Her
Okay.
name is like Ash Cash, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm bringing this up because she's been fucking everywhere. She's on TikTok, fucking
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, right?
Right.
So before she blew up,
Mm-hmm.
I think her OnlyFans was I think it was like $10 maybe a month.
Right.
I'm not sure, but it wasn't like the cap limit. But after she got all of the recognition, after her videos leaked and shit,
Yeah.
and this is a smart ass move. She increased her price to
Oh.
49.99, and then she got like 2 million impressions on
Mm-hmm.
OnlyFans.
Okay.
She pulled the biggest fucking business move of 20 fucking
Hmm.
Yeah.
20. Like that's some smart ass shit.
Yeah.
What are your guys thoughts on that, man?
That's how you capitalize on an opportunity, man.
Right?
She knows how the market works, and she just capitalizes on that. That's a smart move, yeah, as you've said, Mr. Sir.
Yeah, I guess that's something I respect about some people like on OnlyFans. They know how the business side works. They know how to
Mm-hmm.
like sell their stuff, engage customers, bring more customers, and just having a good what would it be company?
Mm-hmm.
I don't what would it be just like selling stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So honestly, props. Ash Cash, if you're listening, fam, you're always welcome to the Spicy Nights podcast. Talk
Hey.
about
No, hold on, hold on.
your
I don't
money
know
moves,
about
man.
that.
Yeah.
What you mean? Listen, you're always welcome.
No.
Anyone's welcome
We
on the
are
podcast.
a
Uh,
respectable podcast, all right? We
No,
don't
no, no, no,
capitalize
no,
on those dirty money.
no,
Yeah,
no,
but
no. But
I gotta say something also about the cost of having done that. She capitalized on that opportunity, but she lost something in return, which is her privacy, right?
yeah,
Like
that's true.
there's a
but
digital
that's what
cost to
people
that as
sign up
well.
for. I guess
Yeah,
on
Yeah,
but
OnlyFans. Yeah.
having that leak isn't supposed to be a thing. You know.
Oh, the
Yeah.
leak. Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
thought you were talking
yeah.
about like
Like
just selling stuff in
no,
general.
no, no. Just
Okay.
leaking content. That's nefarious behavior right there. People
Yeah.
just want to spread it around when it's supposed to be behind a paywall.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
That's
not
There's
good.
true.
a lot of
Yeah.
leaks on OnlyFans, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yeah.
I guess like that's the digital cost that's associated with having
Right.
your private parts online, and online. What they say online. You can't erase that's something that's online. So
Fucking
Right.
scary.
yeah, that is fucking scary though, and that transition though could be a transition to our a little more different topic, which is how is this like? Do you think this platform is sustainable in the long term for these women or and these men, or
I was gonna
Yeah.
ask that too. That's a
mm-hmm,
good
yeah,
question.
Hmm.
in terms of
Um.
sustainability,
I
yeah.
think you can do that
Hmm.
Mhm.
because basically, um, if you have like what? Okay, if you have like 10,000 followers on what is it? OnlyFans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You can make between $1,000 a month,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and between $7,000 a month.
Yeah.
But that depends because this is only an estimate of like 1% or 5% people like subscribing
Mm-hmm.
to your actually monthly subscription,
Mm-hmm.
and this is only if it costs $14,
Mm.
14.99.
Okay.
Yeah, so it depends on what price you put and how many subscribers you have and followers.
Okay.
Get paid accordingly, you know. And
Yeah.
also, actually, I think OnlyFans take a cut. They take like 20%.
20%.
They're making
So
bank.
Yeah.
yeah,
Holy shit. What the future of OnlyFans though? It's honestly from here,
Uh
like
huh.
it's only getting more popular.
Mm.
I don't see it
yeah,
really going
right,
anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, that shit's gonna increase over time,
Really.
and just more people are gonna jump on the platform. Yeah, maybe.
yeah,
Maybe I'm a bit
Huh.
optimistic about it, but like, hey man, they're doing their
Yeah.
thing. They're making that money, so I
Mm-hmm.
respect the grind. I respect the shit out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Like for me, just for me though, like I, I, I see like OnlyFans as this kind of like trend, but not necessarily like a kind of long term thing. I
okay,
guess like my not problem, but just like trying to forecast where it might go is just
okay,
I see like people like on the platform. I see that maybe like in the future they would be get used to the people on it, and they don't have that same thrill that it had, like, maybe a year ago, or
Oh,
like
Oh,
I'm
like in
talking.
2020, 2019, right?
I'm talking,
Okay.
5 years down the line. Are you
Mm-hmm.
still gonna be doing this? Are you still gonna have the same fan base, or maybe, yeah, that's the point though for Mr. Jalen, is that the fan base is evolving with you. There are people
Yeah.
who get out, but people who are coming in as well.
Yeah,
right,
Yeah.
right.
exactly.
Yeah, I guess that's the
Because
counterpoint to my point. Yeah.
like I've read on like the internet, what they call I believe OnlyFans like has contracts with some celebrities
Hmm.
um to bring them on their website
Mm-hmm.
because I've read this is I'm not sure if this is 100% sure. This could be like 50-50. Maybe it's fake news. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
But some of you guys' thought on this. Basically, OnlyFans is talking to Cardi B to bring her
Oh.
on the website.
Hmm.
Dude.
Interesting.
Yeah. And because when I saw that, I was like, damn. Yeah.
Woo! I mean,
That.
Russ, you can go first, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I guess that would bring a lot more people to it because of her mainstream
Hmm.
appeal to
Right. Right.
the music industry in general. But I don't know. That's an interesting question of whether or not her coming onto the platform will impact the platform in a good way or a bad way or whatever. But
I think it could like affect in a good way
mm-hmm,
because if they see Cardi B like a musician come on the website,
mm-hmm,
other musicians are gonna be like, oh, she's doing great. Let me hop
mm.
on, and let me go on the website.
So do you think she would willingly do NSFW work as well, or is she just
Um,
gonna be
I
doing
mean,
So
I
I
think she
was,
kind of
behind the
already
scenes
does.
kind of?
yeah, I was just about to say that
There's
shit
already
too.
like I think I believe
A
what is it,
stripper.
a post prostitute? Yeah,
No,
Oh.
not
stripper.
a pro. Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy
Wait,
shit,
actually,
no.
what is
There's a
she?
No,
difference,
she's a
I don't
actually.
know.
stripper. She's a stripper. No,
Yeah,
for
Okay,
there's
real.
a
okay.
difference.
I
Yeah,
don't know,
Yeah,
man. Whoops.
yeah, it
Yeah,
happens.
holy
okay.
shit.
Yeah.
um, I was gonna say though, like as far as
Sing it
Cardi
to a
B,
prostitute.
yeah,
I don't
dude,
know,
I
man.
don't know. That shit was random, man. But
Hmm.
with Cardi B, like that, like it's like the Ash thing.
Mhm.
She's fucking smart as far as the business move.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If she does that with OnlyFans, she's gonna bring in a lot of extra money.
Right.
Like she's
Right.
already doing good with her fucking music.
Mhm.
That's extra fucking bank, man. And also you're gonna have that clout and bring like Russell said,
Yep.
bring or Russell or Faye said,
Mhm.
bring more people on the platform, and that shit's just gonna take off even more from there. So
Yeah.
honestly, respect, respect, man,
Yeah. I,
nothing but respect.
I think it brings a lot of like attention to it because if people see Cardi B on OnlyFans, everyone's gonna be like, oh my god. Just like wait, actually, just like right now, that was an example. When I told you, Cardi B was gonna be on OnlyFans, other people are gonna talk about that and they're gonna be like, yo, did you check out Cardi B on OnlyFans? So
hmm.
I think it would bring a lot of attention to OnlyFans if Cardi B was on it.
Yeah.
Life is really unpredictable, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is interesting.
I was gonna bring up this is like OnlyFans is such an interesting topic.
It
So
is. It is.
Right.
I was gonna say ask you guys another question.
Mhm.
Hmm.
All right, so obviously right now we don't have any children,
Yep.
but would you let your your daughter or your
Nah.
son create an OnlyFans? Obviously, they're of age.
Uh huh.
They have, they're thinking for themselves. They're brave. Like, how would you feel about
I would
your
slap the
child?
shit out of my daughter if she created an OnlyFans.
CPS is gonna come
I
visit.
would break her phone over her head. I'd be like, try it again and see what happens.
But what if it's like, what if it's like, a
No,
business
no,
path or
not
opportunity?
no, not what if. Like no.
Dude, you never know, man. You got to be open-minded to these things.
Like, even though she's an
So you
adult.
saying you saying you'd let your daughter go, like open an OnlyFans, like expose herself to like other guys?
Like,
I'm
as an
not
adult.
saying that. I'm just saying the possibilities are endless, man. I don't know. Multiple timelines, dude.
So you wouldn't care if your daughter was on OnlyFans and doing that?
Hey, man, I'm
I
just a free
mean,
spirit. I'm
so
chilling,
here's the
dude.
thing.
I don't know.
Here's the thing. If she is an
You'd be a
adult,
terrible father.
if she is an adult, and she, after a serious conversation with, us, her family,
Hmm.
um, I
Yeah.
guess, like, I would, I would accept it. like as a just a person, you know. She is
Yeah,
her own person. You can't control what people do with
Right.
their
exactly,
lives, like as an adult. But you know, as
exactly,
a shit like a kid, you know, it's not just not out of it's out of the question. Of course, that's not yeah,
exactly.
it's not a thing.
Hmm.
It kind of connects with philosophy a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
It does a
How
little
so? How
bit.
Yeah,
so?
yeah.
You
Philosophy,
guys
man.
would be
Yeah.
terrible parents.
Well, but Faze, what was your like? Oh yeah, like how would you feel about that shit, man? Your daughter, or your son
That could be
going on
pretty
that?
interesting, but it'd be weird at the same time because at the same time, you would want to be a protective father, right? You don't want like some creeps harassing your daughter and
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Yeah,
So, I mean, well, it'd be like a hard ass pill to swallow.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
Yeah, it would.
it's gonna
fuck
be
yeah.
difficult, but I mean, you really can't do much, can you? I mean, it's
You
not like
can't.
you're
Yeah.
gonna log into your account and delete it. You can't really do that.
You
So,
should.
Yeah,
Especially if
you
she's an
know,
adult, you know, if she
yeah,
Mhm.
knows what she's doing, if she's marketing herself right, you know, if she's,
Right.
you know, just as an adult, you make decisions that are not part, that do not necessarily just reflect on your family.
yeah.
Yeah. And
That's true.
shouldn't
No,
reflect on
as
your
a
family.
father, I do everything in my power to stop that.
Of course, yeah,
Yeah,
that's just that's a natural reaction to it, of course.
Yeah.
yeah. That's a natural
Hmm.
reaction.
Mm-hmm.
I was also gonna add on, like, what type of business mentality would you like have towards, like going into OnlyFans? Like, what type of mentality should you have if you guys were to take a guess,
Hmm.
Hmm.
Ourselves, like if we
or
were to go
just
into
in
OnlyFans.
like just in general? You can involve yourself, but in just in general, like, how would you like finesse the system? Like, how would you make your life more banging? I guess make some moolah, extra moolah. How would you guys network it?
I
Interesting.
guess maybe if you like have a following on like YouTube or something, for
Mm-hmm.
example, subscribe. But if like I don't know, like I guess you can like do like exclusive content on there or
Yeah.
something. Like
Okay.
like people can pay like little extra money and they can see like I don't know like behind the scenes stuff
Right.
on
Right.
like
Okay.
projects you have or something.
Yeah,
That's pretty smart, actually. Damn.
Yeah.
could
Nice.
be.
Because you can have like a free account, I believe. You can have like a free account on OnlyFans, and you can put like a snippet of like a podcast. But like if you pay for the subscription, you can get all the podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can get it even earlier. That's something I would do. Yeah,
Oh,
have like
that's
two
cool.
accounts. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ross,
I think that'd be a good idea.
Me?
like business, like, I don't know,
Oh.
inputs, or how would
Uh,
you network it?
so,
If any.
like for me personally, like
Hmm.
I wouldn't know exactly how to market myself because I don't think my life's too interesting to have even an ounce of content to put on that platform.
Content, dude.
You
What do you
know,
mean, man?
I my life's not that interesting to be able to
Of course
share
it
to
is.
people. Not necessarily.
You can play
Not
guitar.
necessarily.
You can play
So
guitar and like you have
well,
people like have
it.
exclusive
So
concerts or something.
I would use another platform for that.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I
Why
respect.
not OnlyFans? So why would you guys not choose OnlyFans?
I guess yeah, I'm still stuck on the stereotype associated with it.
Yeah,
The
Oh,
yeah, me
okay.
too.
stigma
Me too.
behind it.
There's a lot of adult
Yes.
content.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
see. I see.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
hear someone has an OnlyFans, you're like, oh, you're into that kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Well,
Right.
So yeah,
well,
exactly. So, like, but if you say like, oh, I have like a Twitter or YouTube, then like it's like
Yeah.
more tame.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right. I think
it
when I was
can go in
looking
a
at
lot of ways.
Only, yeah. Wait. You said what?
No, I was just saying it can go in a lot of ways with
Yeah.
OnlyFans. Go ahead, though.
Because I was looking at OnlyFans, I wanted to see what there was, like what people offered and stuff. And I actually saw like a comedian. I'm not sure what his name was,
Mm-hmm.
but there was like a comedian that he actually like he was doing really well. He has like 1,000 likes and stuff. But basically,
Hey,
he makes live streams and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and he just has exclusive content.
Awesome.
So I guess I don't know how he did it, but that's good.
Yeah,
Here's
it's a
on
different
OnlyFans
platform.
as
Yeah.
a comedian.
It's a really diverse platform.
Yeah. Right.
exactly.
Right.
It's like Twitch in a way. Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Connections, man. Honestly,
Maybe.
we go for it.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, the future of OnlyFans could maybe inspire other business products,
Mm-hmm.
or like companies in the future. Like maybe
Right.
like something like, I don't, like a new website. Because then again, there's
Perhaps.
like TikTok, and it's a lot of there's a lot of what's the word for it? Innovation.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of innovation too. OnlyFans
Right.
and the future of social media. So
Mm.
it's pretty interesting.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Like,
Yeah.
OnlyFans might affect like social media, and then maybe uh, let's just say Twitter. You can unlock content or
Hmm.
something like that.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Just like Fortnite, you know how like they came out with Battle Royale, and then everyone else came with Battle Royale.
Oh
It's
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a future future
Future
podcast
episode.
hey,
episode.
actually, that's actually a
Thoughts
good
on
idea. Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Nah, I
Fortnite.
don't want to talk
Holy
about
shit, man.
Fortnite for a whole podcast. Nah.
No, no, we could just talk about like gaming in general. It's like
Yeah,
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 could be.
it's a
Which
umbrella.
Fortnite emote is your favorite?
yeah.
But
Actually, I have
what's
another
up?
question for you guys.
yeah,
What's up?
Like for the platform OnlyFans itself, the
yeah.
platform itself, with majority women being the 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 ones who provide the service, and the guys who are subscribing
Okay.
to that content. Um, how do you guys feel about at the bedrock level, like at the foundational level, it's a transactional relationship there. There's a transaction happening between these adults, presumably, of course, but
Hmm.
what does that do to just regular old relationships, and what does that do to like our view of
Damn.
not just the online relationship, but also like the intimacy and the meaningful interactions that physical meeting between people is associated with. Like, how does the existence of OnlyFans affect our view of society and our view of ourselves in it? As people who are finding or trying to meet people who are interesting, and
Hmm.
as potential partners.
Damn. That was good.
Yeah.
Um,
Thanks,
that
man.
was a damn good question. I say as far as relationships, I
Mm-hmm.
think it kind of does create this fake intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's this unrealistic
Mm.
expectations from women or even men
Mm-hmm.
in, let's say, the sexual aspect in a relationship. Like,
Yeah.
whereas like, oh yeah, this woman is gonna do this or do that, and it's just it's not realistic at all. And also with the financially, it's just it affects your fucking pockets because
Mm-hmm.
you have bills,
Yep.
you pay for your bills or whatever, rent,
Mm-hmm.
whatever case may be. And on top of that, this is like a leisure thing where you pay for another woman's nudes or another man's nudes, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just it really takes away from you, and it kind of messes with the mentality as well.
Yeah.
If well, it has different effects on different people,
Mm-hmm. Of
but it
course.
can it could be detrimental, or it could just be you just enjoying life.
Mm.
So that's my opinion on it. Yeah.
Interesting. How about you?
So,
Yeah.
um, all right, because I'm a little bit confused about your question,
Yeah.
right? So were you saying like, um, if I was a user on OnlyFans selling content,
Mm-hmm.
or I was with somebody that sells content?
It can be both. Like, how does
Mm.
that
Okay.
affect your relationship if you have an OnlyFans, or if your perhaps girlfriend has one?
Whew.
Are we talking about like adult content?
Adult content. Yep.
Huh. Um, I personally wouldn't date a person that sells adult content on the internet. I think it
Of
would be
course.
pretty
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Uh huh.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'd respect them. They might be making good amount of money,
Mm-hmm.
better than like a lot of people.
Yep.
Um, but I personally wouldn't date a person that does that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same here.
But if I had like an OnlyFans,
Yeah.
I think it would be pretty weird because then because then you're gonna have to go out on the internet. People are gonna recognize you for that dude that
Mm-hmm.
sells
A schlong, man.
yeah on the internet, because as like
Or like the dude
what
who
would it be?
has a girlfriend who shows herself on the internet, right?
Exactly,
Mm-hmm.
right. Like you wouldn't, well, I wouldn't be that guy. At least obviously those people on the OnlyFans don't really mind about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't know. Like generally, as a society,
Yeah.
do people view selling adult content like a shit way?
I guess like
Cause,
there's a growing like acceptance of it. There's a movement going on, that's slowly coming on to the other side of, it's, sex work is valid work,
Yeah.
but there's still a growing stigma. Of course, there's also a growing
right,
stigma coming
Yeah.
along with it.
Yeah. I think there'll always be that stigma
Mm-hmm.
as far as sex work.
I don't I
right.
don't think I could like respect a person like especially if it was my girlfriend that
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
would like basically like selling like their own body to
Mm-hmm.
like other people on there. Not like obviously physically, but like just like images of
Yeah.
I get
like
you. Yeah, I agree with Armand.
So, what would be the difference though than just selling anything? But all right, so between like you selling like a box of chocolate and you selling like an image of your like
Mm-hmm.
face or something,
Mm-hmm.
what's the difference on that? Like,
Damn.
why?
That's like
I
This is
mean
economy.
philosophy now, man.
Economy. Yeah.
Yeah, cause like, why would someone view that? I mean, I guess like if you go deep into that, that I think goes with like morals and
Yeah,
religion,
it
and
does.
it goes into like deep ass fucking topics, you know?
But you
Yeah.
don't even need religion to explain it.
Right,
Hmm.
it's just not just the morals, but also
right.
just a sort of like
It could be supply
there's
and demand.
yeah, supply and demand, of course, for the
Hmm.
economic side of it, but also on a philosophical level, it might be also like just objectification. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
if we put a line between humans and just plain all objects, and we separate those things because humans have agency. Humans have the ability to uh, affect the world in a way that
Hmm.
they themselves, within themselves, um, started. They don't just react to everything. They do actions with their as a human. So I guess, yeah, that's the distinction between like having a transaction with objects, and also
Right.
having a transaction that involves
With.
objects that are reflective of the person's
Oh,
Damn.
character,
okay.
morals,
Right, right.
perhaps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Fucking deep shit, man.
Yeah. This is the
It's a
spicy
really
night, man.
complex. Yeah, it's a complex like fucking
It is. Yeah.
pathway
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to OnlyFans. But it truly is interesting though. I would like love to do my own research sometime.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like I'm not like gonna make a fucking OnlyFans or anything. But it's
Right.
just like I really want to
yeah,
do more extensive research.
Hmm.
It's
thought you
interesting.
were gonna say I'd love to make my own OnlyFans and start
Yeah.
making money
I'm
off
not
of
about
it.
that life. No, man.
No, no,
I'm not about that
You
life.
asked us if we wanted to do it. You probably would make one.
Nah, nah. But I guess on that fucking note,
no.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yo, good fucking podcast, boys.
Hell
Yo, I
yeah.
But
feel fucking hefty.
I was wriggling in my seat the entire time.
Thank you, podcast listeners. Thank
GG,
you,
boys.
audience members, for
Mm-hmm.
listening to us. As
Thank
always, you can check us out on Spotify, YouTube, Anchor. We
Hey.
got it all. Actually, we're trying to get on Apple too. Apple's
Yeah.
playing games,
Soon,
but I love you,
soon.
Of
Apple.
Apple's
course.
garbage, but
Nah,
it's
nah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
important.
Hold on, hold on. I don't know about all that. But
All right, how about next podcast, Apple versus Android? How about that?
nah, nah, nah. Hey, don't
Nah,
spoil
nah,
it.
No
But
spoilers, man. Come on.
join our OnlyFans for exclusive podcasts.
Hey,
I'm kidding.
Hey.
we all need to make OnlyFans for our podcast now.
We can do
but
it.
Ish.
yeah. Thank you as always, podcast listeners, and have a spicy.
No.
Hey.